Commissioner Tindall says as they beefed up the police force at the Capitol Police, the bad guys on the streets of Jackson wouldn't be happy to see additional boots on the ground. Now, in the last 6 weeks, there have been 3 Capitol Police officer-involved shootings.
I didn't see anything, but I heard about 3 or 4 gunshots. I looked up there at the street, and all of a sudden there was a lot of blue lights hitting this house on the corner.
A neighbor describing the scene of the latest Capitol Police officer-involved shooting. It happened late Sunday night on East May Street and West Street near Fondren. In the last 6 weeks, Capitol Police officers have fired their weapons on at least 3 separate occasions involving incidents in the Capitol Complex Improvement District.
These things do seem to happen, obviously more frequently in your highly populated areas.
Public Safety Commissioner Sean Tindall believes Capitol Police are filling the void left by JPD's officer shortage.
I think when you have certain aspects of the population that don't want to be police and continue in their criminal enterprise, once there is additional police presence and police enforcement, their response can also be that of violence towards the police officers.
According to Tindall, on September 12th, an off-duty Capitol officer responded to shots being fired at an apartment complex on Northside Drive. There was also an officer-involved shooting August 14th on Adele and Lamar Streets. 30-year-old Sinatra Jordan charged with fleeing and assault on a law enforcement officer, among other offenses.
If that officer feels threatened or sees that the life of another is threatened, they take certain actions.
Some people who welcome Capitol Police to supplement JPD wonder whether the officers are being too aggressive.
It seems like they sending the hit squads out. You know, if they shooting first and asking questions later. And then, like now, we don't even know what's going on.
The commissioner says the Capitol Police Force is focused on bringing law and order back to the streets.
I think with that, some people might interpret basic law enforcement as being too aggressive in the city at this point. But I can tell you, I've heard from hundreds of citizens that are thankful.
Now, the commissioner tells us that he didn't want to discuss the details of those officer-involved shootings, that once the investigation is wrapped up by MBI, the results will be sent to the state attorney general's office, which will decide whether to send those cases to a grand jury. Live in Jackson, Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.